Good afternoon. I'm meteorologist Hollie Strano. Thanks for hanging with us here as we continue to keep you weather ready on this Tuesday. Started off with a lot of rain, as I know you're well aware. I've been hearing from a lot of you on social. Flooding threats continue to be inland as we get into early afternoon here. Canton, Mansfield under flood watches, and this has not shifted since earlier this morning, so it's still looking like as we loop back and see those rains from earlier today. Many of you dealt with thunderstorms and heavy rains, and it was a really tricky morning commute, as I told you about last night at 7 o'clock, and we're going to see more development as we head through today. A couple of things to make note of as we prepare you for this afternoon, and especially around dinner time tonight, is the potential of some strong to severe storms. Biggest threat from those we'll talk about. What's changed is the warm front not as far north, so we've been tracking that throughout today, and the timing just a bit. So I'm going to get into the specifics on all of that for you. And I think the biggest thing to take away from all of this, as you might be watching from your office at work, or perhaps you're somewhere with the kids right now if you're off on spring break this week, is just knowing that the potential is there so that you are prepared for later today in the event that we do have strong to severe storms. And the biggest threat with those is going to be damaging winds and hail. Slight risk of tornadoes is there. The flooding potential I talked about further inland, and the timing at this point looks like it's going to be more along the lines of between 4 and 9 o'clock this evening. So that's a little bit of a change from the earlier time that we had. We were saying 3 until 9. So we'll continue to tweak that as needed for you. There's a lot to work with here. We had that first round, as I mentioned today, and now we could even see some peaks of sunshine to help fuel things up a bit as we head into this afternoon. And as we go hour by hour and literally dissect this for you and look ahead, by 4 o'clock today, we start to see those storms approaching Mansfield. So again, it's looking like we could be talking some strong to severe storms, especially inland. And that would include Worcester and those of you in Canton, Dover, New Philadelphia. This is the view at 6 o'clock tonight. So this is a crucial time. A lot of you might be thinking, all right, that's when I leave the office to come home for work. So maybe you stay weather ready throughout the afternoon, and you might have to plan accordingly, change plans accordingly if kids have practices or things like that in this time frame. Those are all things you want to be thinking about well ahead of time in case you need to kind of pivot for yourself, just so that you're safe. It looks like further north, the thunderstorm threat is not going to be as high at this point. We'll let you know if that does change. This is the view at 7 o'clock, and at 8 o'clock, it's still quite active. 9 o'clock is when we start to see things at least settling a bit, and that will continue to be the trend as we head into later tonight and the overnight hours, with just some leftover showers as we head into tomorrow. So with all of that, we would love to see any pictures. If you could do it in a safe manner and say you have a thunderstorm and it passes and there's something that you want to send to us, you see a cool opportunity where you can be safe and take it, you can text us those weather pictures to 216-344-3300. And also, this is the perfect time to remind you to download our news app. This is talking of being ready and prepared for a situation, a tool that could be at your fingertips at any point in time. So you can see the QR code right there, and all you have to do is click on it and you're good to go. We'll keep you safe, we'll keep you prepared throughout the day. Hope you're having a good one, and stay tuned as we continue to keep you updated.